Welcome back to Mishawaka Game Day. I'm Brady Gallo. I'm here with Aldan Zolman and Landon Blevins. Fellas, how are we feeling?
It's a beautiful day here in November. I'm glad we got to get this weather when we record this, so I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling great also, Aldan, and we're bringing the energy this episode. Let's go!
Yeah, Landon's right. We're bringing the energy. But before we get into the picks, and we also got some interviews in store for you guys, let's talk about sectionals. Let's talk about how we got to this regional. Game 1 sectionals, we ended up winning that one 42-14 against Goshen on the road. Aldan, what were your thoughts on that game?
I think we just showed out. We went to Goshen. We played very good football. We didn't, we didn't get ahead of ourselves, and we showed them what's up. We took the win, 42-14, and we looked really good.
Yeah, it was just a dominant win all around. The offense played good, defense played good, and we just played great football that day. Yeah,
Mishawaka is good at making the game look closer than it is. I mean, that game really should have been a blowout. We put in our JV guys, give up 2 touchdowns, but, ended up coming with a win.
It was still a blowout. It was 42-14
is a blowout.
I'm not saying in my book.
Yeah, it's still a blowout, but win is a win against Goshen, a team that we've played before. But then we moved on to the Concord Minutemen at their place. That game was a lot more intriguing. I know both of you guys were at that game. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about it.
It was a lot more intense. I'll give you that much. It's always scary going up against a team for the second time in the season, especially Concord. But even though we looked a little shaky, we still got the job done. And yeah.
Yeah, the offense struggled a little bit. Defense essentially won us the game. That fumble recovery at the end, after we turned the ball over, it was that just momentum shifted, and then the Novell Miller late touchdown sealed it for us.
Yeah, I mean, Novell was the one who punched it in, but I mean, Brady Newsome on that return was absolutely incredible.
That was a huge,
fantastic play.
Big return.
Then Trey Dunning slamming the door shut with that sack. It was just absolutely amazing to see, and then the scene down on the field. Yep. I mean, you can't really beat it.
We still found a way to win.
We found a way to
Cavemen,
win. I mean, the best thing that we could do was go 1-0 in that game, and we did.
Yep.
But now we are here for Fort Wayne Snider. But before we get into the picks, Luke Wagoner actually did an interview with Mishawaka head coach Keith Kinder. Go take a look.
Okay. NFL or college football?
College football.
Smash mouth offense or air raid offense?
Well, you've watched us. It's got to be smash mouth, right?
Yep. Who on the team would most likely miss practice?
Brady Newsome.
Is there any Jeopardy category that you would completely sweep?
Sports.
What's your favorite TV show?
Ooh, man, that's a good one. All-time favorite, probably Breaking Bad or The Sopranos.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Absolutely not.
All right, final question here. Who has the best student section in the NLC?
I believe the Cavemen do.
You have it here, folks.
I hope you guys enjoyed that interview. Now, before the picks, we have one more thing. Each of us are going to get 3 attempts to kick a field goal. If you make it, you go back. Who's that?
Who's that? Oh! Guess who's back, baby? It's me! I'm back! Come on, baby! Let's kick some field goals!
Oh!
No! Oh! No good! No good! Oh, he's good! Oh! This goes out to all the bowlers out there. Bowlers are athletes too. I don't need you guys.
Whoa!
That's all I got right here.
You suck, DB!
Boo! Let's hear it.
Boo! Awful! Oh, man.
That's what I'm talking about, baby!
Man.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
it's
Oh my gosh! Oh my God, dude! I'm done.
Killed it last time. We're gonna move 5 yards back. See what I can do here. Let's see if I can make some magic happen. Yeah, let's see it. Oh! Oh, it's good! Let's go!
Oh!
And do it!
Oh!
Oh my God!
It's good!
Hurry up and
It's good!
Oh!
Oh no! No!
Oh no!
Congratulations, Aldan Zolman, the kicking champion.
Let's go! Never a doubt.
Now introducing our guest picker, Director of Student Services, Mr. Dave Troyer.
All right, Mishawaka game day. I can't believe I got asked to be here. I'm so excited. So glad Mishawaka Network put this together. All right, Mishawaka game day. Thanks for having me, guys. Aldan, Brady, thanks,
Let's
man.
go.
Landon, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's have a blast, huh? Pick some games. Let's
Man.
go football.
Yeah, let's do
it.
Cavemen.
Let's get going.
All right, so jumping right into it, we got Valparaiso at Maryville. Alden, get us going.
All right, these teams face off each other a lot. They face each other a lot. In the last 3 matchups against these two teams in 2022, Maryville won 37-10. Valparaiso won 15-14 in the regional championship. Valparaiso would go on to win the state championship. And this season, Valpo has beat Maryville 26-24. But what's the correlation here? Each matchup, the home team has won. So Maryville's at home. They're bringing the fans. I think it's Maryville's time for revenge. I
Wow.
got
Wow.
Maryville 32-24.
Alden, that's a bad pick. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So these teams are both 9-2, and like you mentioned, they play each other a lot. So why don't we just go to the head-to-head matchup? Maryville has lost to Valpo 26-24 in Week 7 already this year. Valpo's strength of schedule is much higher than Maryville's. Their strength of schedule, according to Max Reps, is 18.6. Maryville's is 10.5. I really was not loving what I was seeing from Maryville. I got Valparaiso 35-7.
Okay.
My turn?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. Well, I think Maryville is a very young team. You might correct me if I'm wrong, but sometimes when you're very young, you don't know how good you are.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that they've gotten beat by Valpo one time already this year, I think they're going to flip the switch on them. And I think I'm taking Maryville 26-24.
Wow. So Maryville has the all-time series record against Valpo, 21-19. Both teams are very talented, but you know, with that being said, Valpo's beat them once. They can do it again. Give me Valparaiso 25-23.
Now moving on to Crown Point versus Penn.
All right, so Crown Point's offense looks very good. They have 421 points scored this season. However, is their schedule kind of weak? 8 of 11 of their teams were 500 or below this season. And also, Penn's defense is outstanding. They shut down Warsaw last week, 31-10. They only have 3 games allowing 10 or more points, and they have 7 shutouts on the season. Penn has also beat Valparaiso, Mishawaka, unfortunately, New Prairie, and Warsaw. I got Penn in this one, 35-21.
Okay.
See, now these two teams, they both have very good resumes. I mean, Crown Point, historically, they're 0-3 against Penn, but you go back to the head-to-heads, I mean, do those really, really matter? Like this season, Crown Point has gotten big wins against Valparaiso and Maryville, both teams we already talked about, being very good. Penn did beat Valpo this year, but I think the Crown Point gets it done on the road,
Wow.
31-28.
Wow.
Holy cow. What a pick. Well, I am torn on this one because Crown Point is the real deal from over in that area. They scare me with how many points they put on the board. I will tell you that Valpo played them very close. And I will tell you that, as we mentioned already today, Penn beat Valpo by quite a bit, 38-21. Penn also has Gage Gorowski and Ross Bodle
Yes,
on their
sir.
squad.
Yes, sir.
So I'm
Come
going
on.
with Penn.
Yes,
I'm going
sir.
with Penn,
Wow.
38-21.
Yes. I don't care if this Crown Point team is undefeated. Their wins don't move me at all. I'm rocking with our rivals here. Give me Penn 28-21, baby. Let's go.
Wow. Moving on to New Prairie at Northwood.
All right, I am slightly biased here, guys. My dad was a class of 81 graduate at New Prairie. And just besides that, New Prairie has a relentless run-heavy offense. They are averaging 230 rushing yards per game. And don't forget about QB Marshall Kamichek. He is not afraid to run the ball. He is the leading rusher on the team. He averages 94.5 rushing yards a game. He will be the X factor in this game. And I believe Northwood's defense is a bit shaky at times. I mean, we've seen it.
Okay, yeah.
They've had some close games with some people. I think it might be a back and forth game. I got New Prairie 39-36.
Wow, shootout.
Oh, yeah, I'm sensing a little bias in your voice. I know that you brought it up, but I mean, you're not wrong. Northwood, they have not been great lately. They won a close one against Northridge. Northridge, they're kind of neck and neck right there, but 17-14, obviously not where you want to be in a sectional championship game. Northwood's defense can sometimes fall asleep, and they can lose some teams they shouldn't have. I mean, they beat Mishawaka. That was probably their biggest win of the year. Their strength of schedule was 8.8, but New Prairie's is 7.4. I mean, who have they really played? I got Northwood winning this one 24-7.
All right, great pick. Let me ask this question. Is that game at Northwood or New Prairie?
That game is at Northwood.
At Northwood, because both of those places, you go into either their place and weird things happen. So I think that's a big advantage in this game. Northwood is a very difficult place to get out of with a W. I think when they play at home, they play outstanding. I watched the Northridge game and I thought, this team's not that good. But then when we played them, my gosh, they played a perfect game. They really, we had to work for every single inch we got. We had to work for any kind of a one-down stop we got, and they played a perfect game. I'm thinking they're gonna, since they're at home, they're gonna play the perfect game, and I'm taking Northwood 35-21.
I like that.
Yeah, bouncing off that. Northwood has the all-time series record against New Prairie here, 2-1. So, and I think Northwood's offense is just too much for New Prairie, and I think they handle business at home. 24-21 Northwood.
I agree. Now, moving on to the main event.
Everything that you put into this for 2 hours. This ain't a surprise. It ain't a surprise that we're back here. You are fighting to practice on Monday.
Fort Wayne Snider coming to Steel Stadium this Friday. I will not be picking this game because I'm broadcasting it on 96.1 The Ton. You guys can listen to the game, but Alden, get us going.
All right, Fort Wayne Snider, excuse me. Fort Wayne Snider is a
Where your mind's at. Game is.
Fort Wayne Snider is a very good football team. Don't get me wrong, but guess what? Mishawaka is also a very good football team. Last week, they're a bit shaky. They played through some illnesses, but we're coming back home at Steel Stadium. We're gonna pack Steel.
We'll
all
pack
right?
the steel, baby. Come on.
Mishawaka will give them the run for their money. I got MHS 43-42.
Wow.
Okay, close one.
Shootout.
You know, this is another one of those nervous ones that just makes me. I just hope all our guys got game faces on right now on Monday and keep it the whole entire week, because there is no doubt in my mind that we can beat this team. We beat Snider last year for the majority of the game, and anybody that was there saw about an 8-9 minute stretch from the 2-minute mark to where they brought that kickoff back to the start of the third quarter. Minus that time, we won all facets of the game. So our guys got to believe that they can do this. And if they go in there, they should be going in there to Steel Stadium with a chip on their shoulder, because we had that game in control, and those 8 minutes, we couldn't do, and all the stuff that we were doing right, we stopped doing right, you know, and then we started playing good again in the fourth quarter. But we have the ability to beat this team. We are just going to have to play perfect. We're going to have to play as good against Snider as Northwood played against us. And if we can accomplish that, control the ball, we can't have turnovers, and we just got to play caveman, smack mouth football, and run it right through them and find their weaknesses, whatever they may be, and take advantage of them. But I got confidence in this group. This group works so stinking hard. It's unbelievable. Even at Concord, when we didn't have a great game, we still worked hard, gutted it out, and got the W. So I'm going with Cavemen 35, Snider 24, and get out of town.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Mishawaka is looking for revenge here against a team who left them heartbroken just a year ago. Although Fort Wayne Snider may have the all-time series record, 3-0, we're going to change that narrative this Friday night at Steel Stadium. I'm being a homer. I am being an absolute homer. Give me the Cavemen, 34-28.
Landon Blevins, everybody.
Thank you for watching Mishawaka Game Day. Go
Go
Cavemen!
Cavemen.